I'm not trying to be silly. Whip. Why he doesn't say whip? Okay, whatever, guys. Just... Salute, comrades. Old boy is here. So guys, how about another Family Guy compilation? I know that normally I wouldn't do 2 Family Guy reactions in a row, but the previous one, The Darkest Jokes, it got such an amazing feedback, so I just couldn't miss a chance. Besides, though it was supposed to be dark jokes, but in my opinion they were not that dark after all. So what if today we try to react to dark humor, offensive jokes, not for snowflakes? How about that? So if you don't mind, let's jump into the video.
Well, I'm off to buy imaginary groceries.
Oh. My God.
Yeah.
What's with the hat? Are they trying to hide something? Is there some kind of a brain injury or something like that? Seems like that.
Oh, look at my little cowboy.
Come on, Stewie, up in your high chair.
Oh my
Boy,
God.
he must be starving.
Yep, he's really chowing down.
Hey, how's the food, Stewie? Oi, blimey, it's right delicious, I do declare. Waka waka.
Hammy?
My God. First of all, I think his impression of Stewie was just disgusting. It sounded like a drunk Irish leprechaun. Leprechaun, how do you call them? And another thing, when you do something like that to your relatives, even to anyone, you better confess, not just relatives. You better confess, because how silly are you supposed to be to think that this kind of bluff gonna last? But it's true. Seems like this compilation is much darker. Yeah, so I think it's good.
Bad dog. So we understand each other?
Yeah, I'll be good, trust me. I saw what you did to that black belt.
I don't care what color your belt is, you're a child and I am stronger than you.
Yeah, and I can't believe how you...
I am not sure if I'm supposed to react to this, to give any comments, guys, because I believe this kind of compilation is gonna be much more ridiculous than whatever we did before. So for some of them, some of the sketches, I would rather just keep quiet, alright?
stood up to Connie D'Amico for me.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, Connie.
I can't fit all my books in my locker. Can I put the rest of them on your ginormous ass?
Hey, Connie. Hi, Peter Griffin, Meg's father. Say, can you do me a favor? You see that fire extinguisher there?
I know what's he gonna... Oh my God.
Dad, that's enough! Dad, that's enough! That's enough, Dad!
Oh, first of all, that's probably one of the least times when Peter stood up for his daughter. And I like this bit when he got emotional by the end. Oh my God. That was not dark, that was just a little bit over brutal.
No, you can't make me. I'll get hit with a coconut so I lose my memory of this. I remember everything. I was abused by my dad.
Yeah, there's it.
Wasn't it his uncle, which turned out not to be related to him? It's the first time I'm hearing that it was his dad.
It's awesome.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
It's okay, Chris. I'm sure that was the only one. Dolphins swim alone. Okay, maybe we should turn back.
No. Kill every last one of them.
Chris and I never spoke of that day, but whenever somebody talks about how smart dolphins are, Chris and I look at each other like, no.
You know, so far I'm not disappointed. Though I can't really say much, but at least this compilation seems to be much darker than the previous one.
Oh, a message from Joe.
Hey, Cleveland, I just wanted to give you a heads up that Peter has a whip because, well, you know, given your racial heritage, it seems like something you might want to keep an eye out for.
Grape soda, Graham.
I know this is very risky, but the upside is so good, I'm taking it.
We've seen this one, right? With the Black Jokes compilation. And this one, I don't think it's dark. Maybe considering the background of this joke in American culture, maybe you Americans would think it would be dark. But me as a Russian, I don't think it's dark. Actually, it's quite smart, you know? I mean, the smartly composed. Okay, whatever, guys. Just...
This sucks. Now the only thing anybody's gonna remember me for after I die is being that blind guy.
Don't give up yet, Peter. I mean, many blind people lead rich, fulfilling lives.
Oh, I don't know, Brian. I mean, I guess I can give it a shot.
Oh my God! I almost didn't do it. I almost didn't do it. I thought, is this in bad taste? But you know what? I went for it. I went for it, and I am so glad I did.
Sometimes Stu is such a jerk. I believe these are the earlier seasons, right? Because his character was transforming throughout the whole... how many seasons are there? Like 20? Yeah, so those are the first ones. It's when he wanted to kill Lois all the time. Lois. Is her... Am I pronouncing it correctly, right? And he was always doing some... Yeah, so that's the first couple seasons, Stewie.
Oh, worth it. Totally worth it.
It's just
Peter
so
Griffin
horrible.
Jr.
Sorry, Lois. I thought if I shook him enough, he'd stop crying. I was...
Did they have another kid? Was it supposed to be 4? Oh my god. Whoever made this compilation was not lying. These jokes are really dark.
Kinda right.
That truck's coming up on us awful fast.
Holy crap! Do you see what I see?
I'm afraid I do.
We're being chased by ghosts!
Again, guys, I'm talking to you Americans, right? As a Russian, I don't think it's dark. I know what the KKK used to do to the black folks. I know that. It's not what I mean. I mean the subcontext is probably dark only for you Americans. Just wanted to share. Just wanted to say that for a Russian person, it's just funny. If you know the backstory, it is just funny, but not dark.
You run like a girl. Run like a man, you get a suit.
Oh my God, Peter, what the hell?
Peter, what are you doing?
Oh, surely, Jerome, you don't want to stay in the same house as a ghost who carries a torch around. Oh, fire ghost! Oh.
Again, same kind of concept. This, how should I put it? A racially... Okay, guys, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, I just don't have enough vocabulary to formulate my thoughts. But it's the same kind of humor they put into the dark jokes. Again, I don't want to offend anyone, but it would probably be considered dark only for the American audience, or maybe which other countries, maybe British audience, Canadian audience, but not for a Russian person. Actually, for me personally, without trying to offend anyone, I think this kind of humor is actually funny. If you know how to take it. I mean, if you can take it easy, it's gonna be funny.
Fire ghost! Oh, you scared yet? Didn't know this place was haunted, did you? Turns out being a mobster isn't for me.
Well, I'm just happy you're home safe.
Me too, Dad.
Has anyone seen the rest of my white wine?
Sorry, Lois, I drank that.
Oh, that's fine, Brian. Hey, what do you say you and me go for a walk in the woods?
You know what? This is kind of nice. I thought you were going to do...
You know, guys, recently I was rewatching some of the clips from The Sopranos. For some reason, it reminds me of The Sopranos just too much. Is it the reference to that show?
some kind of Godfather murder on me.
Oh, Godfather.
Brian,
Maybe
I
Godfather.
don't watch mafia movies. but I did see Fargo.
Huh?
Fargo.
I'm gonna whip
Fargo.
that cigarette out of your mouth.
Sorry guys, I never watched Fargo, but I believe it's also some kind of Italian mafia criminal kind of movie, isn't it?
And maybe not slice your face in half.
Dad, I don't want to do this.
Stay still! Okay, that's pretty cool too.
Hey, Dad, that's a cool whip.
I thought you couldn't understand me!
I was always curious. I know it's not only Stewie's thing. I know even in some American accents, people say WH as a wh. But it's WH. Why isn't it wh? Why is wh? I'm not trying to be silly, just really, I'm curious. So, for instance, if he say whip, why he doesn't say whip? It makes more sense because it's W and H after that, isn't it?
What's going on in here?
Ever since Dad became a mobster, he's been giving me a ton of Italian children's books.
Green eggs and pancetta. Horton here's a yo. Goodnight mooks. And where the wild things is. Stewie, this is ridiculous.
That's not all bad. I like having those Stella D'Oro breakfast cookies.
Oh, I ate those. Sorry.
Ah, no problem, Brian. No problem at all. Hey, what do you say you and I do a little fishing?
Which movie is it supposed to be now?
Damn it. I'll teach Joe to ogle my wife.
Oh, hey, Peter. What are you clenching in that fist there?
Well, that was sadder than what I was going for.
My God.
Well, at least it's over. Oh, God, those are all final notice wheelchair bills. Not a good day for Joe. Not a good day for Joe.
Well, guys, if you ask me, that's what I call a real proper dark humor joke. Dark joke, dark humor joke. Well, you know what I mean. That was a proper one, not the racial one, not that kind of joke.
What do you want, Griffin?
Angela, look out your window. You see that Anheuser-Busch billboard next to the Children's Hospital? Well, watch this. Oh, God. Oh, my God, this is horrible. Oh, God. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, good Lord, save them. Bless their Oh, okay, yeah. Here we go. All right, everything worked out.
Though we saw this one before. Yeah, last compilation had it, but it always gets me. It's just this, slight change in his voice. Like, oh, okay, still worked. Always gets me.
Dumb do you have to be to walk into a gorilla pit, eh, Brian? Brian?
So you've all read my book? They had read my book. They just didn't like it.
Okay, tip. I'll do cash. Good, you heard me. Would you like to donate a cup of coffee to a soldier overseas? Yeah, that seems like a good cause.
Hey, here's your free cup of coffee from a lady in Rhode Island.
What?
Give me that. Stop, Quagmire.
You're not leaving here without being shot.
I'm trying to do
dark,
this.
too.
Put that
bullet in your arm, Peter.
Ah,
Oh,
son of a
God.
bitch.
It's over. We're all friends again.
What the hell, Joe?
I'm just trying to settle this nonsense.
Nothing got settled. You shot him. I'm the one who has to shoot him.
All right, wait a second. All right, then I get to shoot Joe. All right, he shot me. I mean, if we're doing things fair here, then...
My God.
All right, we're good.
I'm so glad you passed.
That was another good one, guys. Though it's a little bit over the top. Over the top. But it was a proper dark joke.
Things up with your friends.
Have I told you that we're all friends again?
Relax, Stewie. The doctor gave me this so you can get some exercise.
Boy, Stewie's more wound up than Dad was that time he took steroids.
Peter, could you please pass the potatoes?
Ah, damn it, Meg! How many fourth graders?
Another thing I wanted to ask. Why is there a stereotype that taking steroids makes you hyper-aggressive? I used to do sports myself, and I knew a lot of huge jacked guys who took steroids, and none of them were like that. I know it does increase your like tone, tonus, motivation. It makes you more active. And maybe for some people it would cause more aggression, but I don't know how much this stereotype is realistic. Just wanted to mention, just my personal thing from my own experience.
Think you could take it once.
What?
I mean, obviously, if you had to fight against 1,000,000 fourth graders, you'd lose. So, like, what's the real number? Like, what's the legitimate number of fourth graders that you could successfully take on?
Let's say 100. That sounds reasonable.
Oh, no way, 100 and you're dead.
Why are we fighting now?
Because they're idiots.
Did they say something about my mother?
What? Yes. Okay. Yeah. We'll say yes.
Oh, then a baker's dozen.
What kind of weapons?
Only what's available in the schoolyard.
You could really mess up some kids with a chain from a swing. Just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, tell you what I'd do? I'd back into a bathroom stall and just start kicking. Dead! 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 Keep coming! Dead! Give them a narrow entry point. Make them come in single file. Dead! Dead! Anyway, I guess I'm trying to say 800 fourth graders.
Hey, happy birthday, Brian.
The last one, I mean that previous one, it was a little bit, I mean it's good. It's like Tarantino style, but on steroids, right? A little bit more absurd, a little bit more nonsense. But to my taste, just a little bit too much nonsense, if you know what I mean.
And Bonnie and I got you a big stick.
Joe, isn't that the same stick we gave you for your wedding?
You told me it was a magic wand.
I pointed it at a bus. The bus crashed. That's all I'm saying.
Well, fellas, I'm off. Old Joe's got a big stakeout this week, so I'm going to practice by watching the party from across the street.
Oh my God.
Those who doubt the wand's power.
That's another good one. That was a good one. Oh my God.
Suffer the wand's wrath.
Water slide!
Bad! Just give me the rope. Nobody has to get hurt, Brian. Only one person has to get hurt, Brian. All right, I warned you.
How strong are his teeth? Oh.
Let's go!
No, guys, we'll never make...
My God. That was too much. I once hit like a table made of metal. It had the metal on top, a sheet of metal, and I hit it with my face, my teeth, and I lost half of my tooth, and it was a lot of pain, guys. I was 7 or 8 years old, and I still remember the pain. Oh my God. That blast, it was just devastating.
Get on foot. We gotta steal that kid's jet ski.
Peter, the boat's right there. We'll totally make it.
It's the only way, guys.
Peter, we're now literally standing on the boat. That's how close the boat is.
Made it.
You wanted to ride the jet ski.
I wanted to ride the jet ski. And look at this.
Lovely unnecessary violence. Family Guy.
It's a Bolivian airplane. Now, it says it's worth 8 cents, but really, it's worth 12. See that? Already ahead. Came right out of the blocks with a winner. Here, Chris. Now, we'll just paste this very carefully into the book. And that's where it belongs. Now, this is a loaded handgun. And what we're going to do now is kill ourselves because this is horrible.
Couldn't we just stop philatling?
Too late.
I'm still hungry, said the very hungry caterpillar, but you've already...
Seems like that's it. Well, guys, the last one, it wasn't that dark, it was rather absurd. Again, to my taste, I'm not persuading anyone. So, how do you think, guys? To me, maybe most of the compilation was very nice. However, unlike other compilations, there was not much I could share or comment on. So if you like this video, thumb up. If you didn't like, thumb down. You may also consider subscribing to this channel because there are more videos coming. Have a good morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever time of the day it is. And as always, salute, comrades!